Are you still using your favorite REST API with JSON? You're losing your ground, guys. You're already behind of life. I'm kinda joking, but in the same time, I will definitely recommend you to consider Connect RPC. Why? Because what alternatives of REST API with JSON do you know? You may have heard, may have even worked actually with GraphQL, gRPC, for example, with Protobuf. Yes, that's the main alternative. Sure, we have a hell lot of more technologies like WebSockets, Web Transport, SSE, and so on. But it's a different topic, and we're concentrating right now on just typical REST API, unary requests, responses, and so on. So basically, what's the main features and problems of them? GraphQL looks and seems very interesting at a glance. It seems to be a very interesting alternative of REST, but in my experience, in my opinion, it's a very niche technology. For some projects, it definitely may have make sense. No shit here. But for the most part of projects, in my opinion and experience, it's not a good idea. Last year I had a project where they actually had a lot of legacy stuff with GraphQL, and they tried to implement REST API as much as possible, but because we had a lot of legacy which had been written before us, we quite often needed to stick to GraphQL, and our front-end developers basically were much more happy with usual just REST JSON API compared to GraphQL with JSON. gRPC is a very interesting and cool technology, and to be honest, if you're 100% sure that your API will be used only for mobile applications like Android, iOS, what actually else do we have realistically? They fully support gRPC, they fully support all of its features, so you don't need anything extra. But gRPC has a huge limitation, like that browsers can't work with it, basically. You need a special proxy, web proxy, we call it, so it reduces our performance quite a harsh way. It adds a lot of complexity, and like Protobuf with its schemas itself, it's already a big complexity after REST JSON, not because it's inherently harder, but because you need to rethink a lot. Because all of your life, most probably you've been using REST with JSON, now you need to reconsider it and do it a different way, basically. So it's a very interesting, cool technology, but again, quite niche. Either like your clients are mobile applications only, or the other possible way to use it for internal communication between your services. Microservices, for example, they're crazy popular, but I've never seen and not sure that somebody really uses it this way. I mean, like your public REST API has too many disadvantages. Yes, that it doesn't work with browsers, and it doesn't have a backward compatibility with JSON. So there are two biggest limitations. Sure, there are more of them, but as for me, this is the main reason why gRPC isn't really spread as a public API. I mean, yes, for internal communication, for mobile clients only, yes, it's possible. That's it. And now, the last but not least, the newest beast here is ConnectRPC. It's been developed by an Anthropic team from your favorite Claude Code, whatever you use. And they decided to eliminate the biggest limitations of gRPC. Just imagine all of the advantages of gRPC and Protobuf itself, and at the same time it works natively with browsers and it has automatic JSON backward compatibility. What does it mean in practice? It simply means that if you have a public API, for example, with Connect RPC, your clients can just point it out that they send you either, for example, JSON or Protobuf. They can choose here, and like your request, the response, what they receive. Actually, yes, again, they choose between Protobuf and JSON. So if they want to stick to JSON, like, okay, not a big deal. You don't even need to handle this. The team has handled all of it for you. It feels so great. It feels so cool. And it works with browsers natively. So right now I don't have any like tangible problems, cons, disadvantages with Connect RPC. The only problem, this technology is really new. Not every language supports it because Protobuf has a rich support, I think, for almost all main languages we are using right now. With ConnectRPC, they support it. As far as I remember, it's better to check their official site, but at least they support it for Kotlin, for TypeScript, for Go. Go's community actually is the biggest one and the most active with ConnectRPC, as far as I know. Probably for Python, Ruby, but again, I'm not sure. It's better to check it on your own. And for Rust, for my favorite Rust, thanks to them, they added this support in February of 2026, so just a few months ago. You already can use it. And yes, I'm pretty happy with it, because when I started my current startup in, it was in the autumn, yes, of 2025, it was too experimental. I mean, Connect RPC for us, so I decided to start with message pack. But yes, eventually I've switched back. I've replaced message pack with Connect RPC. And yes, it works. I can confirm. I may even, no promises, but I may even have a guide create for you guys, tutorial, if you're interested in it, how to use Connect RPC with Rust, with Go. I think it will be more in demand, but I'm more interested in Rust, so we'll see. Yes, in a nutshell, like generally, Protobuf, not only Connect RPC, but gRPC has a lot of advantages over classical REST API with JSON. You have a strict schema, you have auto documentation, you have a better performance, less payloads, faster parsing, and so on. I'll make a few separate videos about it. Would prefer to keep it short. So thanks for watching. I will definitely recommend you to explore this technology. It may be not realistic to incorporate it into your current workspace if you're just a hired employee, but you could use it for your own projects, startups, experiment with it, explore, and so on. So bye.